What is up, guys? Bearmaul here after quite some time away, finally with a new video. I believe this is going to end up being episode 13. So, as you guys probably know, it's been about a year since I've touched this world. The last video we got the Grand Smeltery up and running, and that was basically the last time I think I've touched this. I might have done some other off-camera work. I don't actually know. So I fired up the old LP world, and I am in the nether, and all of my portals are destroyed for some reason, and I have no idea where the hell I am or how to get back. So I've been running around in the nether like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure out how to get home. There's little torch trails everywhere. Most of them just lead to broken portals. I reviewed my Nether portal fiasco video in the hopes that it would give me a breadcrumb trail on where some of my portals are, but that wasn't extremely helpful. Back this way, I did find my blaze farm that I showed you guys. I believe I just built it off camera and then showed you guys how it worked. Built it off camera because it's not my design, and I don't really want to take up... I don't want to seem like I'm trying to get the credit for it, you know? I have a pickaxe. What am I doing with this punching? So I'm just running around trying to figure out how to get home. Okay, so here's a portal that I found. It's a little precarious to get to. I don't think this is a home portal. I think this is something else that I was working on. I don't know what, though. Let's see. Alright, so this is definitely not home. This is a mob farm that I was building. I think I did all this off camera, to be honest. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Let's go up there and see if I even have it functioning. Yeah, no, this is not operational. Pretty good size, though. See, I've got the dispensers in place and the torches so that nobody's spawning. That's as far as I got, it looks like. Anyway, I built this way out in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, so there shouldn't be much interference from other mobs spawning. We're going to have a mob sorting, or not a mob sorting, but a loot sorting system down here, which is why there's a little hole dug. I built this cool frame thing, which I was actually super proud of for some reason. I don't know, I thought it looked good when I made it. I still kind of think it looks good. And then this is just building supplies, a bunch of bows for dispensers. I'll probably make it a little taller when I get back to this. Right now, I need to figure out how to get home. Alright, guys, I figured it out, and I screwed myself over in episode 11, the Nether portal fiasco. I came through, we had a new portal, we got everything linked up and working, and then in the process of making a tunnel, I died, and then gave up. So, as of right now, we don't have access to that tunnel. So, all I remember, or all that I saw from the video, was that I could see the blaze farm from my new portal. So what I'm hoping is that if I go to the blaze farm, if I go to the blaze farm or nearby the blaze farm, I'll be able to hopefully see the portal. Oh, crap. That's a new sound effect, being on fire. New to me anyway. I don't know how long ago that was put in the game. So if they could stop shooting at me while I look around, that'd be great. Okay, so I mentioned in that video that the new portal was roughly below where our old portal was, and that's basically all that I have to go on. So I am poking around near where the old portal was. Hopefully I gave myself some kind of something. It's not down there, but maybe we could see it from down there. Do I have a way to get down there? Hey, a torch! There's a torch there. I've been down there before. But how? I may just have to dig a new way to get down there. Good news, guys. There it is. I found it. No idea how in the hell to get there, but at least I see it, right? That's something. So, if I go over here, roughly this way a little more. If I go like here-ish, I should be right on top of it, roughly. Or maybe like here. I'm really hoping that I dug away down there before, but I don't think I ever did. So I may just do that now. I'm gonna go right here and dig, and we'll just hope for the best. Okay, well that didn't work out so well. Yeah, we got like not even six. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down, and it's a dead drop. Well, at least we can get a good view of things this way, right? That counts for something. Perfect, right on top of it, pretty much. Did I ever figure out how to get home? I have a torch trail here. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, it looks like I made a connection at some point. Back to the civilized world, maybe? Or does it dead end here? No, it goes off that way. We were there! We were at that staircase! Oh! And I followed this torch trail away from the staircase. But I went up there. I went up there, and all I had to do was come right here. Yeah, I should not have taken a year off. I forgot everything. Alright, let's go back to the main overworld base. Take a look around at what I done. See what's happening. Alright guys, it's starting to come back to me now. I did do some work on this off camera. We got a floor. I put these little pockets in here because I was planning on having lava pour from the ceiling, and I think I wanted to activate it so that these were only pouring lava when there was stuff in the furnaces. And I almost feel like I did that. I feel like I got that working. I remember crawling around up there in the ceiling. Let's throw a stack of cobblestone into each side and see what happens. Yeah, I did it. I did it, guys. I remembered a thing. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And then how did I do it? I don't know if it's clearly not when stuff is in the furnaces, because the furnaces are still off. I think it's just when stuff is in the system to be loaded into the minecarts, then the lava is pouring, and then when the minecarts are loaded, I believe it turns back off. I could be wrong. Ah, yeah, see, the lava's gone now because everything's loaded, and so... Oh well. We can probably figure out a better way to set up that, but that's just for flavor. The machine hopefully still works fine. What else? I located some doors. I don't know if I ever showed that on camera. I think that's probably everything that I've done since the last episode. I showed you the mob farm. I showed you that thing down there and the stuff. So I don't know if you guys noticed, the game is running much smoother than previously. That's because I spent a lot of more money than I intended to on building a new PC, and it's pretty freaking sweet, guys. I tell you what. I got the, yeah, great. Thanks, Minecraft. As soon as I'm bragging about my sweet new computer, you start choking up on me. So I've got the i7 8700K. I got 32 gigs of RAM, and I got the super clocked GTX 1070 from EVGA. I got two of those actually running in SLI. Reason I went with the 1070 SLI is I already had one. So it was just, I knew I wanted to do an SLI build. I definitely wanted two graphics cards. But it was just way more cost effective to buy another graphics card of the kind I already had instead of two of the kind I didn't have. If money were no object, I would obviously be running two 1080 Ti's, but money is unfortunately an object. So here we are with 1070s. It's still a pretty freaking sweet machine. It is definitely the best computer that I've ever owned. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. So here I am using it to play Minecraft. You know, now that I can completely see the mountain from the mine, I almost feel like our entrance is not grand enough. You know, it could be bigger. Alright guys, so I made up a book and quill here because it seems like the best way to figure out what to do is to have a to-do list. Whoops. And that way, in the future, if there's ever an episode where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, I could just look at the to-do list and find something, and we will take off from there. So, things we need to do, finish demolishing, wow, I cannot type. Finish demolishing old mob farm. Build new mob farm, which I showed you guys earlier. Make nether paths so I don't get lost. General aesthetic improvements. Certain things are bugging me, like the staircase that goes into the mine. It's a slab staircase and it's just free floating and it just looks like it's like it wants to fall down. If it were real, it would totally collapse. So that bugs me. I want to fix that. What else? We need to make a slime farm. My most popular video right now on my YouTube channel is the 32 by 32 slime farm. And I don't have one in this LP world yet. I don't think. Do I? No. No, I definitely remember if I'd done that. We can always add stuff to this as we come up with more stuff. But we will put that in a box for now. And today, let's do general aesthetic improvements. We'll start with the thing that I mentioned that is bugging me. Alright, you guys see what I mean? Like, that thing looks rickety. So, what I'm kind of thinking... Oh, I don't want to fall in here. So, actually, let me put this horse back in his box. We've already mysteriously lost a horse. In this very same box, actually, so this actually doesn't comfort me at all. What I'm thinking is it's going to be hard to do because of the slope of the staircase, but I want to put like an arch underneath it over this water, kind of, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to play around with it a little bit. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. Clearly, it's not perfect. It's not even done, but I think it's a significant improvement over just the flat staircase that we had before. It just looked like somebody tipped a board across. I do want to... Actually, it comes up here. I want it to come down probably about here and go back into the mountain, just so it looks like it's being held up, being braced, maybe. I'm not sure what exactly the word is for what I'm thinking. Alright guys, I think this is what I'm gonna stick with. I'm not sure about having these little windows in there anymore. I did that just so that it wouldn't be like a solid stone brick wall, but now it just looks kind of goofy. So I don't know. I put some torches in there so there'd be like some light, you know? it looks really cool on the bottom. I think this weird little lighting glitch looks pretty sweet, but over here from the side, the lighting does look kind of weird. It's definitely still like a huge improvement from what we had before, though, so I'm happy with it. I won't complain too much. Let's go to bed, and then we'll take a run around on the horse and see what else we can make look better. Alright, so here's something that can definitely stand to be improved upon. The ceiling and the floor of this room. No idea what to do on the ceiling. The floor, I've got some ideas. Let me see if I can find the creative world where I originally designed this. Yeah, nope, I've got no idea. That thing is long gone. That was like 3 computers ago. So I guess we'll come up with a new design from scratch. We can either plan this out in creative or just go for it. I'm kind of leaning towards just going for it, though. Alright, yeah, I changed my mind. We're in a creative world. This is kind of just a template of what the floor looks like. This is my creative test world. This is where I planned out our storage room. This is how I figured out the sizes and how many chests to put in each room. Didn't quite finish it, clearly, and this is not what we ended up doing, but that's how I planned it out. This over here is something that I got frustrated with and blew up. Oh, and this is... Oh, I was testing the spider farm. I forgot we had a spider farm. Cool. But yeah, over here I've just drawn out like a template of the floor to the main room. Not the main room, but like the entrance room. And so I've done a little design around the edges with some black concrete, which is totally new to me. I don't even know how you get that in the game. And then some redstone lamps and some stone bricks. I tried putting in more redstone lamps. I didn't like it. We've already got all the redstone lamps on the wall, so I think it would be cool to mix them into the floor too, but not too many. We definitely need something going on in the middle, though, so I'm going to keep messing with it. Alright, so this is what I've come up with, something like this. I probably won't do this exact design when I redo this in survival, because honestly I think I could do a little better. I'll probably just freestyle something along these lines. I gotta figure out how to get concrete. So we might come back to the floor at a later date. Okay, so here's another thing that we can put on our to-do list. Make an actual room to do enchanting in. Actual enchanting room. Cool. Okay, so I made a change because the book is actually really hard to edit. If I want to go back and change something up here in the very beginning, I actually have to backspace everything and then retype everything I had backspace. So I decided that a bulletin board type of thing would be the better way to do it, because this way I can just like put in a new to-do thing, like take this sign down, and then when it's done, I just take the sign down. That's pretty meta. So I think the best thing for me to do next, I don't really want to go do all the concrete stuff right now to do this floor just yet. And I think I'm still a ways off from knowing where to put the enchanting room. I'm kind of thinking, I mentioned in a previous video that I want these 2 columns to be slime block elevators, and then there'll be a bridge that connects them, and so I think the actual enchanting room I want to be right there, and I'll do that as kind of like a big like enchanted library kind of thing, like the library at a Beauty and the Beast or something. So that'll be the enchanting room. I think the next thing that I should probably do is make a slime farm, since that's kind of what I'm known for. So I'm gonna go ahead and locate a 2x2 slime chunk area, and then we will journey our way there, probably through the nether. I should probably repair my pick before we do anything like that. Okay, so we're there. We're not at the exact coordinates, but we're close enough. We will come out in the place that we want to go. So I'm fine with that. Let's light this up and see what it looks like on the other side. So predictably, we're in a cave. We're at Y19. I think this is an ocean biome, so that makes a lot of sense. Let's see. There's the portal. What I'll do... I've only got 15 ladders. I was hoping I'd have enough ladders to just dig straight up, but we're going to have to staircase our way up and out of here. I just barely made it to the... Hey, desert temple. Cool. Anyway, I just barely made it to the surface with 1 heart left. So... Our slime chunks are in the middle of an ocean. The land nearby actually is really cool. Neat. So predictably, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm real close, within just a few chunks. So once the slime farm is actually built, we can worry about moving the portal to a more convenient location, but this is going to be fine for now. So I'm going to go up top side, and we're going to go ahead and mark out the places that we need the edges of the farm to be at. We're going to mark out the actual slime chunks. Alright guys, here it is. Not much to look at right now, but maybe in the next episode it will be. This is 4 slime chunks in a square, so I will be building my 32 by 32 slime farm, probably with some improvements over what's in the tutorial video on my channel actually. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna cut it off for this episode. As always, hope you guys had a good time watching it. I had a good time making it.